So up next we have another Lifetime Achievement Award, and this one goes to a man who has done a lot over the years for a lot of artists. He started out in the military. He moved over to London, and he went to school over there and in the 70s, and then he came back over here in the 80s to East Texas, and he started helping out bands and artists, and he's been a mentor to many, a songwriting coach and partner, and instrumental coach, and many other things. Friend to many people you've heard of, including Katie Lynn.
Yeah, I had the privilege, right before I went on America's Got Talent, things got kind of busy, so I ended up to stop going, but I hope to return very soon. John Defoore was such an amazing coach. If you guys are looking for inspiration to write songs, he will challenge you to your very best ability. So he is an amazing man, and hopefully all of you get to meet him.
Yes, and hopefully he'll stick around. He has coached and worked with many artists that you've heard of, including several of the performers and nominees that are listed in front of you. And he's worked with people like Casey Musgraves and Miranda Lambert and many, there's so many to name. And through all the people around the East Texas area, from talking to a lot of people, who is someone you can go to for help, for professional development, for writing, for just the correct mindset, someone to listen, kind of like the wise guru, the guy sitting down on top of the mountain, kind of. He's seen a lot of things. He's helped a lot of people, and his experience. I would challenge you all to go when you get home to search his name and look at some articles and read some interesting stories about him, and you'll see why so many people nominated him for a Lifetime Achievement Award. His name's John Defoore. John Defoore, are you here? He is.
Well, boy, that's a lot to say, a lot to hear. I want to thank God for this. Amen. For getting here to East Texas. There's so many great musicians here. And I've been blessed to run into a lot of them and to kind of be in the background to help when I could. Some special little people. She's growing up fast, but it's hard for me to watch a lot of my kids grow up. You know, Miranda was 12 when I heard her, and Casey was real young, and you watch them and you just think, slow down, because that means I'm getting older by far, you know. God put me here so I can talk about God, because there's other places you can't talk about Him as freely as we talk about Him here. And I get to use Him when I teach, and I appreciate that. I want to say a special thanks to my wife, because she has to hear all my students when I go home tonight, when I say, when you hear the song my students just wrote. So she hears a lot of songs that my students write. And it's been a great pleasure, and it's been great hanging around with all you great musicians. Thank you.